Hello once again everybody, we are on our way to the Quartermaster's store. Thanks for joining me again. This is Let's Play Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Very much enjoying it so far. Yeah, so we were just told by the king in the previous episode that we can now enter the Quartermaster's store, which allows us to go and buy weapons and stuff for our familiars. This game is wonderful. Look at that! Look how beautiful this game is. This is glorious. So cool. So well designed. Okay, so now we can talk to the Quartermaster. It's you. It's you. His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to tell you whatever you require, sell you whatever you require, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. So have a look around. I'm sure you'll have something here with which to equip your familiars. Equip my familiars? What do you mean, sir? Ah, it seems an explanation is in order. Very well then. Here crows nothing. To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want to crow, but you'll find plenty of items and familiars you can equip among my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armors, and accessories. Just remember that the items a familiar can equip vary according to its genus. It's not complicated, so don't get into a flap. Best way to learn is to just to try equipping your familiars. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can of course equip items too. Select friends and familiars and press the cross button to change the items you have equipped. Why not buy a nice matching set of items for you and your familiars? Birds of a feather stick together after all. Gee, okay, as soon as I have some money I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sound like this old bird has gone and done a proper sales number on you, boy. Just remember that accessories aren't the only things you can equip. For instance, like, you can use all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' heck, man. Speaking of wands, we need to go and get your new wand off the King Tom, innit it? Clean forgotten I had. Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now. Found it by meow. Ah. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's head back to that palace. Let's see if there's anything here first, though. I'd like to see if there's anything cool. See that dagger there. Critical strike chance for that is up. Oh, Oliver can use that. Don't really need it though. We will grab that dagger because it gives me a higher crit chance. Like, it's the weakest weapon out of the 3 of them. But critical strikes chances have gone up though. So, yes, I'll buy that. It's also the cheapest as well, so, like, good value. There you go. Hooray. Okay, let's go. With these prices, we must be raving mad. Come again soon. Okay. So, I think yeah, like I said, I think there's one last stage to this whole King Tom thing. So we must now go back. Before we get, well, I think before we get the wand, there's a dungeon that we've got to go through as well, I think. And that's probably going to be like a whole episode on its own, so we'll see what happens. If this episode runs long, then I'm not adverse to like having like slightly longer episodes. It's just I'd rather kind of keep them on the short side so we can get more sort of daily content. Like, I'd rather have 2 15-minute episodes a day than, you know, like 1 20-minute episode, you know. Oh no, King's disappeared. Oh, it's she, thank goodness. You have to help us, something terrible has happened. Flippin' heck, man, don't tell me the old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. Oh no, His Majesty's heart is in good working order as far as I know. As far as you know. After you restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand, so that he could give you it Give it to you by way of reward. So determined, in fact, that he said he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, isn't it? What was all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared. The gatekeepers swear that he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, eh? What's that, Mr. Drippy? A spot of investigating, ain't it? Right, oh, Helmet Face, you and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're going to look for clues. Oh, yes, understood. But where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on, I can tell you. I'll tell you more when we're outside. Okay. Okay. Where are we going, Mr. Drippy? And what's this about somewhere I know real well? Where do you think, Clever Clogs? Motorville, isn't it? Motorville? But what does Motorville have to do with finding a king? Well, the answer ain't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. Oh, what does that mean? You're going to remember the whole soulmate thing, isn't it? What we see here in this world ain't always the whole picture. Soulmates, okay. Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in our world, eh? To save my mum? Exactly. And your mum is the great Saint Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your mum back over there, isn't it? Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy. And I wasn't fibbing. So people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and your mum, though. All people. They are? So, exactly. There's clever of you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom by over here. And when someone in our world is in a potch, you can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate over in your world. Because they're connected, see? Obvious when you think about it, isn't it? So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate, huh? That's right, but maybe not a person. Maybe not even such a lofty position as our friend the Cat King. Huh? Well, Shopkeeper's cat and King of Ding Dong Dell ain't exactly similar status-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's cat. I don't think Oh, flippin' heck, man. It's like pulling teeth. Okay, soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, hello, he's the spitting image of Timmy the cat, he is. I did? So you mean the King Tom is? King Tom and Timmy Toldrum are, but Miss Leila's cat? There's clever of you. Better late than never. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly. Just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Cricky, you're not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? If two people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere. You just got to keep an open mind and a peeled eye. Spot the similarities and you'll find the soulmate. Gee, I never knew. So Timmy, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue as to where King Tom's got himself to. So magic up us a gateway and let's get over to your world, shall we? You remember how, don't you? Sure I do. Let's go and see everybody in Motorville. Oh, you silly totty, you're wearing different clothes now. Yes. Okay. So we're away back over to Motorville to try and find Miss Leila's cat, Timmy Toldrum. Oh, it's just over here. Oh, Oliver, seeing you, I just don't know what to say, my dear. It's fine, Miss Leila, I'm okay now. You are? Well, I'm pleased to hear that, honey, but if there's anything I can do, just let me know, won't you? Actually, there's something you can do for me right now, Miss Leila. Can you tell me where Timmy is? Is he in the store? Well, now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen him. Timmy, where's my Timmy Toldrum? He must have run off somewhere, the little rascal. He's probably gone exploring, huh? Oi, Ollie boy, does that little situation remind you of anything? It sure does. It's just like what happened with King Tom. Bingo! We've got ourselves a missing cat king in one world and a missing fat cat in another. And I reckon the reason why will be the same too. Track down Timmy and you're sure to find the vital clue that will help solve the mystery. There's sharp of you, and here's your patch, isn't it? And this here's your patch, isn't it? You know like the back of your hand. I'll solve the case of the missing cat in no time. I'm awfully sorry I couldn't help you, dearie. But you did help, thanks, Miss Leila. I did? Well, alright then. Goodbye now, dear. Goodbye, Miss Leila. Righto, Ollie boy, let's start where you know best, shall we? Round by your house, I mean. Sure, let's go. Okay. Okay, this way. And if you talk to some people, they'll be like, they'll comment on his clothes. Hello, young Ovaler, hope you're studying hard. No cutting class, you hear? Yeah, some people mention his clothes. Hopefully we'll get like a wee comment. Growing flowers, sure it isn't easy. They're so pretty when they open up their petals and say hi. True that. If you ever get into any trouble again, let me know. I'll be there in a jiffy. Sorry to bother you again and again. Hopefully it'll stay fixed this time. Oh, there's a little girl. Like the one that glows that I thought was like maybe a ghost. Oliver. I'm sorry, Oliver. It's you. You haven't looked into your house yet, have we, Ollie, boy? I'll run over there and check it now. Back in a bit. Oh, sure, Mr. Drippy. I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm so sorry you're all alone. Huh? Your mummy. You know about that? When Mum died, I thought she had gone forever. I thought I would be all alone. But now I can help her. I just need to finish what I started. Oh, I wanted to ask you. That wand, the one I found, did you leave it for me? Without it, I could never have gone to the other world. Maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about. But if it hadn't been for that wand, I'd still be all alone. Really? Really, really? Really, really? Hooray, I hope you can save your mummy, Oliver. Thanks, but who are you? How do you know my name? I'm P. I've always known you, Oliver. Always? Yes, I'm P. Oh, hey P. You've been seeing a big old cat. His name's Timmy Toldrum. He has stripes all over and he's kind of fat. Mr. Kitty? I know Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty? I'll take you to Mr. Kitty, Oliver. Follow me. Okay. She must mean Timmy, right? Oi, Ollie, no sign of fatty in the mug in the house, I'm afraid. What are you doing standing around here on your own anyway? I might know where to find Timmy, Mr. Drippy. You what? Aye, where? Please, P, can you show us? What's this all then? Are you alright, Ollie boy? Okay, let's go. Following the path of P. Timmy Toldrum. Hey. Hooray! This is where Timmy is. Is this where Timmy is, P? Shh. Huh? Listen, what's that? Squeak, squeak. My mouse? There's something through there, is there? Timmy? Oi, Timmy boy, pull yourself together, man. Looks like we better take him back to Leila, ain't it, Ollie boy? You're right, thank you so much for showing us, P. But she was... where did she go? Crazy. What are you standing around for, lazy bones? Get a flipping move on. Right, okay. So he's got the cat as well now. Okay. Let's go back up and give Timmy Toldrum to Miss Leila. Now that we've found him, we kind of know what's going on. So, that little boy in Ding Dong Dell was trying to stop all the rats and the mice from coming up from the aqueduct. So maybe that's where King Tom is, because Timmy Toldrum was like chasing mice, or rather sleeping behind a place where their mice was. Miss Leila, it's Timmy. He's... oh goodness, my Timmy Toldrum, whatever happened to you? Oh, thank you, dearie. You brought him all the way back home to Mummy. Wasn't he heavy? No, not really. Is he okay? Oh, don't worry about Timmy, Oliver. It's nothing serious. He's just a little tired, aren't you, Timmy dear? It doesn't take much to tire out a big old boy like you, does it, Snookums? Is that all? I was worried, flipping sick about him. But what was Timmy doing all the way down to the garage? Well, dearie, one of my customers told me about it. She said that Rusty's garage is crawling with mice. And my dear old Timmy Toldrum just loves to chase the little devils. Timmy loves to chase mice, but he's so fanciful. Thank you so much, Oliver dear. I know that's where he disappeared to. I can't stop worrying about him. You're just getting a little exercise, weren't you, my little Timmy Toldrum? I guess you learn a thing or two from you, huh? Guess I could. Too flippin' right you could. What a cheeky bugger that Mr. Drippy is. Okay, Miss Leila, I have to go now. It was nice seeing you. And you, dearie, just let me know if there's anything you need now, won't you? Tidy, you've worked it out too, I expect, ain't it, Ollie boy? I don't think so. Oh, come on, you're thick. Come on, Timmy disappeared because he ran off chasing a mouse, didn't he? So the mouse is in the clue. So the mouse is the clue, isn't it? It is. King Tom's disappearance has to do with mice too. Got it in one, exactly. What it has to do with mice is a whole other question, though. I'm sure I've heard someone saying something about mice over in our world. Then we should go back to Ding Dong Dell and investigate. I just know we'll find something. Righto, Ding Dong Dell it is. Okay, so let us gateway back to Ding Dong Dell. Oh, what am I doing? Square. There you go, gateway. Okay. Right. So now we can go back to that kid. Because I remember specifically him talking about mice or rats or something. I can't remember. Hey Oliver, I think I just heard King Tom's voice. It was coming from down in Ding Dong Well. Huh? Ding Dong Well? Yes, I could hear it coming from the other side of that gate. It was definitely King Tom, I'm sure of it. Ding Dong Well, eh? You said there were mice living down by there, isn't it? Yes, the place is full of mice. That's why I'm standing here keeping guard. Mice and cats really don't get along, you see. Oh, knickers. I know what happened. King Tom's been kidnapped by the mice. Kidnapped? That's right. You saw how Timmy went after them mice in your world. Well, this one by here the tables have turned. That's the only explanation, man. Crikey, it's a good job I'm here to put two and two together for you, isn't it? If King Tom's been kidnapped, we need to rescue him. Are you going down to Ding Dong Well, Oliver? Then I'm coming with you. Don't be daft, man. This is a job for professionals, isn't it? Not some underage vigilante with a saucepan for a helmet. It'll be okay. I have my friend with me. Hooray! Look at that, flippin' familiar. Well, I never. He followed me home when I went to play in the woods, and he's really strong. If he's with me, I'll be fine. You don't quite get it, do you, Sunshine? Fighting with familiars is flippin' hard. Your average person can't just jump into the fray and start ordering them around. You need to be a wizard like Ollie Boy here. Okay then, Oliver, you can have my familiar. Gee, thanks, Tommy. Thank you very much. So, let me see. Not lowercase. Stop it. Hey, another suggestion. Limal, Thumbo, Curly, or Angelmar. Angelimer. Limal, Thumbo, Curly, or Angelimer. I think Thumbo. Yep, Thumbo. We better head down there, huh? Indeed we had, Ollie boy. Leave it to us, Tommy, my lad. Okay, be careful, Oliver. Okay, so in the next episode... Oh. Psych up. Yeah, okay. It's just another ability that he's got. That's fine. Okay, I understand. So in the next episode, we will be doing the dungeon, Ding Dong Well. And we will save King Tom from certain disaster. So, thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you next time. Bye!